Hello, welcome back to Set for Life. Marlin, a lot of times we teens don't like to be treated like children. I think the best way for us to really show we're responsible is to be exposing ourselves to work.
But as we said earlier, if you would like an internship experience in middle or high school, it doesn't have to be an actual internship. As we said earlier, it can be volunteer work. Colleges want to see that you are actively involved in a particular area.
Yeah, so when completing your college application, you want the chance to write down that you have the work experience, especially when it comes to helping out your community. It could be a program you've participated in to help out in your city or town, or an event led by your church.
Well, today, we have an intern who can tell us firsthand his experience. Let's hear what he has to say.
I'm Kevin Joy. I earned my bachelor's degree in business, and I'm currently working on my master's program in operations research. When I was in college, I did 2 internships. While they were not for college credit, they were for pay. Currently, I'm an intern with a company that I hope to be hired full-time. Internship is great because it provides benefits such as on-the-job training and classroom training that really provides structure for the future and hopefully leads to full-time employment.
Okay, so Kevin said he had 2 internships where he didn't get college credit, which is also common among college students. But the good thing is he was able to get paid. And did you notice that he already graduated from college and is in an internship position, which he hopes to transition to a full-time job?
As you get older and become familiar with the different types of employers that are out there, learn what the requirements are to enter a certain position. For example, very large employers that hire millions of people all over the country is the federal government.
And within the federal government is almost every type of industry you can imagine. They hire people to work in technology, the medical field, logistics, the list can go on and on. But because it takes time to learn how the government works within these industries, many positions will require people to enter as interns first after they graduated college. When looking at an internship with hopes of being hired as a full-time employee after college, as mentioned, you also want to know the employee benefits you can receive. There are some benefits that your future employer will be required to give you, like Social Security,
which is a government program that helps people who are disabled or who have reached a certain age. Employers are also required to provide unemployment insurance. That's when an employee has lost their job, they receive a certain amount of money until they can get another job. But to receive either, you will have to work a certain amount of time.
And this isn't free money. Part of the money is paid for by the company and part by you. So, for example, if you're going to get paid $100, you're asking because you also pay into this benefit. So if and when you need to use this benefit, the money is set aside waiting for you to use.
But there are a lot of other benefits that are available that are negotiable, like paid vacation, pay raises if you produce certain results, the amount of days off you have if you sick, and a retirement plan so that you can continue to get paid even after you stop working.
So again, like Kevin, if you're looking for an internship that will ultimately turn out to be your full-time job, you want one that will not only pay well, but will give you great benefits.
The good thing about working with a company that you hope to get hired by is that you really get to transition to the work environment and you get to workers as well as your boss. When you're in college, you learn independence. But once you graduate into the workforce, you realize you have to step up to another level of independence and critically apply your skills to the workforce.
Now, this is probably the best part of having an internship. Hey, unfortunately, not every job will be great. Whether it's the people or the actual internship, every person will have a different experience.
But if you can find a job that has a great work environment where the people have a great attitude, that's a very good thing.
Right. Because regardless of the type of work you do, the people around you will make a difference in the world in deciding if that's where you would like to work.
And the same applies to the company. If they like you and how you handled your internship, there might be a very good chance to you a full-time job.
Kevin talks to us about stepping up to another level of independence. As teens, that's usually all we're asking for. We want our parents to allow us to experience situations on our own because we feel we can handle it. Well, when we get older, we'll slowly get to that independence. But what's important is that we'll learn more and more how to really handle being on our own, which will get us ready when the time comes to show that we're responsible and can work without someone having to check on everything we're doing.
When you're in an internship, you'll be given tasks to work on. For a lot of us, this will be our first time working in a professional environment. Naturally, we'll want to ask our supervisor or manager tons of questions on how they want us to proceed at work.
Well, if you can get your job done correctly with little questions, this will separate the women from the girls and the men from the boys. Meaning, if you can learn how to figure out what you're supposed to do with little help, then you'll be looked at as a superstar.
So don't get us wrong. We're not saying that you shouldn't ask for help. You see, an ideal intern or worker is someone who will make every effort to solve an issue by using resources that can help them figure out what needs to be done.
Resources like you learned in college, using the manual that describes procedures done within the workplace, or even asking someone closer to your status of work as being an intern for help.
If you still can't figure out how to approach or solve the task, then you can ask your supervisor for help. Kevin hit on the issue. It's about using your critical thinking skills to figure out how to do your job.
If your career field allows you to have internship experience, it's extremely important to do so because it allows you to apply the book smarts that you learn in school as well as the street smarts that you learn in the workforce.
So has anybody actually started saving for college yet?